So next steps is production. We are going to be fast tracking Rudyard, targeting first gas in Q2.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Helix Exploration Chairman David Minchin. David, very good to speak with you. And a busy day for Helix. You've announced upgraded helium reserves at your Rudyard project in Montana, and also an equity raise, which appears to have been very well supported.
Yes, that's right. It's been a very well supported raise at 15p, which is a slight premium to the market price. Mostly long-term shareholders who are already invested in the company, following their money in. And yeah, we're very pleased. We're in a position now where we're fully financed to come into production with a target of first production in Q2.
So you had announced that you're planning to raise at least £4 million. In fact, you raised around £5 million, David. Explain how that takes your projects forward.
So yeah, this gets us all the way through to production at Rudyard. That is going to finance an additional 2 production wells, a membrane unit which sits in front of the PSA plant we purchased in December, and also the installation and getting everything up to the site and all in place. It also will allow us to do some 3D seismic on the closure to get a better understanding of the structural model. As I've said before, we think that is a larger closure than we originally have modelled, and the current reserves and the economic model is based on the old structural model. So some more data will help to grow the project, and also importantly allow us to continue advancing Ingomar, which is a fantastic project with substantial upside for long-term growth of the company, and desperate to get back onto the ground there.
David, as mentioned, you also upgraded your helium reserves and economic estimates for Rudyard, and that follows economic modelling. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, so we have got reserves allocated now on the northern end of the dome. Rudyard is a co-joined anticline with a northern dome and a southern dome. The northern dome, where we drilled, has got 355 million cubic feet of reserves now booked. Those are proven, discovered helium, recoverable helium in place, and it's commercial. So that's a very important distinction compared to other companies which might have some fanciful, made-up prospective resources. We have got proven helium in place. We have contingent resources in the southern end of the dome. The results on the north have actually increased the size of our global reserves and resources from about 480 million cubic feet up to 635 million cubic feet. The net revenue is $115 to $220 million over a 12.5-year life of field. That equates to peak sustained cash flows of $15 to $25 million per year as profit after tax, after royalties, after OPEX, CAPEX, and company G&A. And that would equate to a post-dilution NPV per share of 76p per share. That's based on the value of Rudyard alone, but that doesn't include the obvious upside that we have in Ingomar. It doesn't include any M&A activity or new leases which we might acquire over the next 12 months. So this project really underlies the value of the company. It offers considerable opportunity for growth over the next 6 months as we bring the company into production, and importantly, we're fully funded, so we can realize this without having to go back to market or without having to burden ourselves.
David, what's next then?
So next steps is production. We are going to be fast tracking Rudyard, targeting first gas in Q2. We need to drill our additional production wells. We'd like to get back into Ingomar as soon as we can, and ideally before the grouse season starts in March. There's a lot of news to come in the near term. We've delivered consistently throughout 2024, and we're looking forward to continue to deliver for our long-term investors throughout 2025.
Well, David, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thanks, Steve.
That's Helix Exploration Chairman David Minchin.